And instead of responding to what I'm saying, they're going to respond to what they hear. But I don't.
Hi, I'm Princess Ariel, and I just wanted to respond to the video I just saw. It doesn't bother me what she was saying or anything like that. I just wanted to add on to what she was saying because I remember I was born in the 60s. And of course, if you know history back then, people of color didn't have equality just right away. They were still fighting for a lot of rights. The right to drink out of a water fountain, the right to sit in a bus, the right to eat at a restaurant, and the list goes on and on. You couldn't marry someone of another race. Like all of these things were coming to a hash around the time when I was born, and Martin Luther King died around the time when I was born. But as far as back as I can remember, when I showed up as a little child, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, I have always showed up the way that I am. So I disagree with her when she says that you don't know who you are until you're blah, 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 blah. I think children do know who they are when they're very young. And adults know as well, because the first person who tried to out me with my relatives and stuff was someone that was a friend of a relative, put it that way. And he said some very slurish things that was very offensive. I didn't understand it because I was too young to know what they were talking about. But that's how far back my journey began. And I didn't know what trans was. I didn't know anything until I was like 30 years later and about to swallow a lot of pills. And I just say God sent someone to kind of explain things to me and sent me down a rabbit hole. And it saved my life. And there was no other trans people around other than that one person who kind of woke me up, and I didn't know she was trans until she told me. And that kind of stopped me from swallowing all those pills at that 30, because I wasn't finding my way and my path in life, struggling with why there was so much confusion for myself. And I just wanted to share that because I think a lot of times you guys are acting like you're the Borg. You're all like, women only think one way, like black women just think like the Borg. There's only one way to be a black woman, and all this kind of weird shit. And women are very different. Like, look around you. There's not one woman that's the same. No matter what your body functions do, you still, your own individual brain is different. You have your own different qualities and things that people like about you or might dislike about you. But you're not a robot. You're not this singular cell. You're all very different from each other, and so are we. And I can't be you. I can't copy you. Nobody can copy you. You are who you are. Period.